Welcome to Lost Dutchman State Park. It's our first family trip, and so far so good. We have an overnight here, and it's like 20 minutes from where we live, which is pretty cool.
Yes, Wendy is correct again. We live 22 minutes away, 15 miles from Lost Dutchman. We live in Arizona for the last 9 years, and we arrived here for the first time. If you're not from here, if you will drive on I-60, you could see the Superstition Mountains when driving east from Phoenix area towards Globe. I can tell you that it is a different story to come here and be so close to this interesting place. We recorded a lot of videos on iPhones, and as you can imagine, the wind destroyed our audio tracks. Our Faith, the motorhome, was for the first time in her glory. All 3 slides were out. Our daughter Naomi was with us. Our last teenager, most of the time glued to her iPhone. Nothing new. This is the era of the social craziness. Misha was free from any devices. I think she enjoyed most the beauty of the Arizona desert. I've been running with the camera trying to make some videos, but my back was in a very bad shape. I almost couldn't walk. Wendy had a hard time relaxing. She's always like a busy bee. Non-stop action, non-stop action. And suddenly, nothing. Naomi, we call her Mimi, was stuck with her old parents, and I think her body was with us, but her mind was with her friends. Oh yeah, the phone was in her hand all the time. Misha was Misha, on her chair or on our laps. Lost Dutchman State Park is always packed. Many people around, but it was okay. It was our first trip as a family in our new to us motorhome. Finally, Wendy agreed to talk. Here we go.
Hi guys, welcome to Lost Dutchman. Our first outing as a family, one overnight, but baby steps. Please enjoy the view. So today we're going to have grill, but indoor. Steaks and Wendy, you're happy about it?
Yes,
salad.
very much so.
We're going to have steaks again.
Oh, this is nice supper.
Isn't it?
Look at Misha. Misha, where's your plate? What do we have, Mimi?
Steak and salad.
Steak à la yatek.
This is how you're going to defeat coronavirus. By good food.
And staying away from people.
Stay away from people.
So we're just finishing our first dinner with our family boondocking in Superstition Mountains, the Lost Dutchman, and we had steak and salad, and it was yum. And now the mosquitoes are eating us, and yeah, it's 72 degrees. Doesn't feel like it. Yeah, and we're really not camping, we're glamping. Cheers.
La votre santé.
Bottoms up, love.
Here are my 2 women. They are working in the kitchen now. Complaining like heck because they don't do any work at home and now they are suffering. Mimi is looking for chocolate because she needs it. And
So are you. And Mom.
And Mama, it's
Mama is Mama.
Mama's Mama. And this is our little house on the prairies. And our Rottweiler. And we are also having plenty of paper towels. Wendy, do we have toilet paper?
Yes, we do. Oh. No.
Nothing.
Yeah,
oh my
somewhere.
gosh. So it means shower.
Somewhere.
Shower?
So I've seen
Showery?
it somewhere. I don't know where I've seen it, but I've seen it somewhere. It's up here.
No, no, no. Cold, 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 cold.
Wow, I don't know what I got in here. Oh man, you gotta make some
So
order.
see,
We need
this
a
is
woman's
a
touch in
woman.
here.
She has a kitchen. She doesn't know what she has.
It's a mess.
It's a mess. But I will going to show you where I store the toilet paper.
Careful, careful, careful.
Careful, careful, because the coffee is here. And now let's go. In case we have a diarrhea. Here we go. And voila. Oh my gosh, we have only one roll. Baby, it's a panic zone now. Oh, there's more. But this is not the end of the story. Wait a minute. I have preparation for disaster. Yes, toilet paper is a special one. Septic safe. So we are safe. Wendy,
Yeah.
we can have diarrhea now.
Alright then.
A few minutes ago we finished supper. Look at what happened to my wife.
And this is dessert.
She is just
Salty.
addicted to chocolate.
Well, the thing is, people, this is what happens when your husband goes shopping for emergency supplies and he comes back with comfort food. So,
Well, I just spent $1,500
yes. So in
for
other
safety,
words,
for security.
you don't need comfort food because obviously we eat it before we really need it. So it's got to go because I'm beginning to look like this pot.
And this is how she complains about her husband.
Yeah, he's a keeper, but comfort food wise.
And here I have a new hiking shoes, never used. Tomorrow I'm going to break them out,
Break them in.
break them in, break them in, break them out, break them off.
Just don't break your ankle with them on.
Yeah, and here is a croupier from Las Vegas. We're going to play poker a la Uno.
This is our first night, the whole family.
Yeah,
So you have the bed all to yourself.
I'm waiting for my wife, but she doesn't want to come here.
So that's where he is. Now moving from the ensuite is by, and this is where Mimi, oh, I'm trying to get through, is hanging out with Misha. Is it comfortable?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not convinced. And this is where I'm going to be. So that's where the dining table usually is, and the chairs. This is a pull-out sofa, obviously. And that mess over there is hiding the front. And Daddy is now out of bed. What are you doing up?
I'm just checking you guys.
Okay then.
Checking out.
So,
Wow.
yeah. It's surprising what you can get in one small space. Yeah, so
Cool.
it's all good. Good night.
Inspection. Shh. How you doing, Mimi?
Good. Why are you recording?
Misha, talk to me. Hello.
I didn't know where to come up with Mummy.
And Mama is here.
I am here.
She's the woman in red.
Ah, so comfortable.
Oh my gosh, man.
I can reach just to the wall. Can't grow much more.
Cool. Wow. Big sleeping area.
6:15. The alarm's going to be set. That is set. To see the sunrise.
And what time is it right now?
10 past 10.
10 past 10?
Yeah. Something like
Wow. Okay. Sleep well, guys.
that. Husband. Sleep well.
Bye.
You like my shoes, my hiking shoes?
Pretty cool.
The next day, we decided to go for a walk with Misha. I took some pictures, short videos of our Arizona desert. If you don't live in Arizona, maybe you don't have an idea about our wilderness. Here we go. Absolutely beautiful. Sometimes I wonder how on earth everything that I see is so different, so beautiful, and has a purpose. The smallest thing visible to my eyes looks perfectly designed. And amazingly, everything is a product of the big boom. If you're a person without faith, or what is a nonsense, or has a tiny faith, I think you will have a problem believing it. Honestly, I need to have a lot of faith to imagine that an explosion almost 14 billion years ago should produce such smart things around us. You know, dear children, grandchildren, our offsprings, we are recording our videos that you might know who were your grandparents. We want to show you and to tell you what was in our hearts. Not only what we saw, but what we were thinking during the time we lived on this planet. Personally, I think this cannot be science because nobody was able to observe how these things came to being. I am a very simple man, and I learned that science is knowledge gained by study through observation and experimentation. I wonder who on earth observed the Big Bang? Nobody. Therefore, it is not the science, but it is a belief. So 100 years ago, a Catholic priest astronomer proposed what became known as the Big Bang theory. So as you can see, it is 100 years old religion believing the Big Bang. You know, by 1950s, it means 70 years ago, Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection was widely accepted in society and taught within schools. I wonder if people are still able to think for themselves or they just accept everything forced on them. Because I have hard time to believe it. But maybe more next time, next video. Love you. Bye. Enjoy the time lapse of the Superstition Mountains.